And every other Wednesday at this time, we bring you, and Anietra, I haven't told you this yet, what is now tied for the #1 most downloaded feature on the Ride Home podcast. Anietra Hamper's,
What?
yes, One-Day Getaway. Where are you taking us today? Good job.
Oh, man, I'm going to take a minute to celebrate. Woo, woo. Okay, we're short on time. So where we're going today, Woody, we're going up to Maumee Bay in Oregon, Ohio. So that's 2 hours from Columbus, about 20 minutes from Toledo. So the reason I picked this one right now, because this is a really busy time of year for people with graduations and whatnot. So they can still squeeze in a getaway. And this one you can do in like a day if you want. You can do it overnight. So it's a very short time commitment. But the reason I like it is because you can do a lot of things on the shores of Lake Erie. There's a great mix of wetlands, woodlands, open water, and more importantly, this is prime time for birding and wildflower opportunities that you could only see this time of year. So when it comes to birding, Maumee Bay is a prime birding location. And right now we're right in the middle of the spring migration. That's thousands of migratory birds heading north from Mexico, Central and South America. And this is where they make their pit stop on the way north. So this is the peak time, late April, early May. You can see bald eagles, a variety of warblers, scarlet tanagers. I've never seen one of those. But Maumee Bay State Park and McGee Marsh Wildlife Area are two great spots right there for viewing. And there's lots of wildlife resources in the area right now. So there's also a birding trail. If you're super into it, there's a big birding trail with 7 loops all along Lake Erie. But Maumee Bay encompasses one of those loops. So you can walk and bike right along the trail and also see a lot of those birds that are coming through. It's also wildflower season. So if you don't know anything about wildflowers, they have a very short window. And I'm talking like a couple of weeks. They're those little delicate beauties on the forest floor that are only visible this time of year before the trees start to bloom. So Ohio has some of the most magnificent wildflowers to see. And northern Ohio has the rare white trillium. So you can knock out a few things at once. You can also just stay in Maumee Bay area, or if you want to drive to other spots in Northwest Ohio, like Howard Marsh Metro Park or Goldwood State Nature Preserve, that's about an hour away. You have all those birding and wildflower opportunities right there. So if you want to take a little diver deep, you want to go, I've got some great insider tips for you.
Ooh, I love the pro tips, just available for people who go to the Ride Home podcast.
Yes, because if you're going to go, you got to do it right? Right. And I want to make it super easy for you. I like to make it easy by staying in one place. You can stay at Maumee Bay State Park Lodge. That's a great option for people. There's also Airbnb, all that stuff too. But the lodge is great because everything is right there. There's a boardwalk, there's nature excursions, and there's a new observation tower that I haven't seen yet. And it's actually shaped like a giant bird's nest, like literally a bird's eye view. Way up, it's shaped like a giant eagle's nest, and that's how you can do some of the bird watching. So if you're serious about going up there to bird, here's a couple other tips. Take some binoculars and plan for a lot of walking. Your early mornings and late afternoons are going to be the best times to see the birds when they are most active. Also take rain gear because you know what? It's spring and sometimes it rains, but I don't want that to scare you because in fact, some of the rainy days are going to be the best for bird watching. You know why, Woody?
No, I don't.
Because it gets the birds out of the treetops. They come down so you can see them a lot better. So just plan for that. I do want to mention to people, there's a lot of resources. There's an app. I haven't used it. It's called Outer Spatial. It has a lot of birding info. There's Lake Erie, Ohio birding.info. And ODNR has an updated birding guidebook, which has all the hotspots all around the state and tips for bird watching. ODNR also has, as far as wildflowers, they have a weekly spring wildflower bloom report. You get bonus points if you can say that super fast. But on their website, they have a weekly report, which is important because these wildflowers come and go really, really fast. And I checked with them this week. Things are hopping up there. So This is a great time to go.
These are like the greatest pro tips ever.
I know, because I've been up there and I've been there during birding season. I haven't seen a lot of the wildflower opportunities up there just because I've gone at the different times of year. But I give a lot of these deep tips if you're super nerdy about it. But if you're not, just go. And because it's such a prime time for birding and wildflowers, I promise you're going to see both. If you just go up and chill for a day, right? You just want to tune out everything that's going on right now. It's a great place to go. And it's only 2 hours.
Really great stuff, Anietra. So we're going to Maumee Bay in northern Ohio. It's another Anietra Hamper one-day getaway on the ride home.